Hello, welcome back. Last time I wandered around a whole lot and didn't accomplish much of anything. I did find one more floppy disk, but that was about it. Now the floppy disks at the disk reader, which I believe is right up here, do show some interesting stuff beyond just concept art. So there are some notes in them that point to map locations that last time I was unable to identify. I think I have identified one now. So let's just take another look at that. And it confirms that the... yeah, so I'm just missing one floppy disk in an area I don't know where it is. So this confirms that the color coding does not match. So look at the lower right note. Skull there, two too tall things, a too wide thing below the skull, and a single to its right. That exactly matches the Queen Beetle area. That's the skull, that's the too tall, that's the other too tall. Now I have identified that there's a passage here leading left, but nothing seems to lead to it. So I still don't actually understand how to get in there. Like, it's telling me something is in this square. That's an X. I don't know what it is or how to get there. So that's one spot I've identified. Let's take another look at the others. I didn't pay a huge amount of attention to the ones that were not map drawings. Like this... there's a T in it. Is that a teleporter? I guess that's a teleporter. That's a zoomed-in portion of the map. So, teleporter in room by itself to the left of something, then an X up and to the right of it. That one is weird. I mean, it could be this. It could probably be a lot of things. Teleporter with a room to the right of it describes many things. Okay, so that one is much less clear. This one here in the upper right. I did not find a pattern that matches that. Did I? I think I found something that was kind of close. Anyway, so I've identified one, and it was in a spot I was investigating that has something suspicious in it, but I don't understand how to get to it. Okay, so what about this lower left note here? I've not really made an attempt to parse that. Left, right, circle. Save point splits off to two places. One is a 3 wide hallway, or maybe 4 wide. The other is a question mark. This is weird. Save point. To the right of it, a 4 wide hallway. To the right and above. To the right and below is question mark. Okay, so that should be a little easier to identify. Save point with long hallway to the right. That's not a hallway, that's too tall. That's to the left. No. No, no, no. Yes, here. You. This save point, just there from the volcanic sector. Oh, I want to go here again. This was a mysterious place. Wait, where was the X on that? Okay, okay. Down from the save point. Okay, so let's go visit this save point right here. Looks like I can just walk to it pretty easily. I had at least another destination or two in mind to check. Someone said to me that the final boss is somewhere around the halfway point of the game. So it's implied that there's a lot more game here that I'm just not finding because I'm apparently not looking in the right place. Other people have also said to me that I've done a lot of sequence breaking by accident. Given the very sparse signposting that this game does, it's hard not to sequence break, as it turns out. Because it has not given me an adequate number of hints about what the sequence actually is that I'm supposed to be following, which is fine, kind of. It just seems like it's landed me in a slightly degenerate situation here because I'm walking this way. Because I'm just having to wander aimlessly and search for things to do. Am I going the right way? Yeah, just to the right. Okay, so this save point over here, it is implied, has something special to the right and down from it, kinda. Hey, rude. Fine, well, I can get back up there. I guess I'll have to go this way. Fine. Go away, centipedes. I don't know why I call those centipedes. They don't look like centipedes. They're just big segmented worms. Let's see. So I want to make sure not to miss this, because those down there fall. Alright, so down and to the right of this. Oh, hey, what's all this stuff in the wall? You look new. This is a very special looking save point. Down and to the right, or to the right and down. Hey, where is this? I don't really recognize this spot. If I've been here before, it hasn't been for a while. Nothing is obviously down from here. Can I, like, no? Okay, well this takes me a place I wanted to be anyway. Nothing up there. Okay, that's nothing, probably. That's nothing. Hi, computer. What do you have to say for yourself? Right. Can't hookshot to those. Heal? Sure, why not? Alright, so that one's a bust for now. Cannot identify what it's trying to tell me. Hey now, why did that not swing? That was weird. That should have swung. Hey! This changed. Another one of those is filled in now. Are these floppy disks? I wish I could pause and get a count. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That takes a lot of concentration to count. 11 out of 12. Let's see. When did I last save? Right over there. I'm going to do this. I do have 11 floppy disks. Okay, get 12 floppy disks and you'll come in there. Okay, got it. Got it. Final floppy disk will let me in that, I think is how I'm reading that. So yeah, this says 96%. That's the game percentage, or the game's measurement of percentage there. What are these glowy things up here? Whoa. That seemed extra dramatic. There was like some screen shake in there or something. There's no indication. Okay, so what about... No, nothing like that. What about down here? No, I mean, I've been in this room plenty of times. There's nothing really here. Just a solid ceiling. Teleport. Vaguely suspicious ceiling, but it's really nothing. Okay, well... I don't understand how to read that note. Alright, so get all floppies and I can come in there. Another place I wanted to check was... Okay, there's a couple of them. This won't have changed. I have no indication that anything up here would have changed. But it bothers me that it's an open ceiling, and it seems like it might be possible to go upward. Hey, who is this? This was Mender Unit, right. Is there any other place where I might be likely to be able to just walk off the map and go to some interesting place? There's an empty spot. This seems mildly suspicious. This is one I was trying to get into and couldn't figure out how. This is suspicious. Elevator. Okay, so... Why don't I do this? I'm at a teleporter. What's the closest one to the... Where was the challenge zone, actually? There was a challenge area... I thought it was up here? Where something requested that I defeat... Oh, hi. I've been here. It led to health. Something requested that I defeat all bosses in the game before it would let me in. It was in the volcanic sector. I think it was upper right. Let's go take a second look at that and see if maybe I happen to have defeated all bosses by now. I seriously doubt it. But it's possible. Because I did defeat at least one more boss since I looked at that. I don't think I had killed Mender Unit at that point. And wasn't there one other that I fought since him? That's inconvenient. Still missing 2 power-ups. Hey. Good enough. Okay, now turn that back on, please. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's up here somewhere. The thing that I'm looking for. Nothing there. What are you? Nothing. A place I have not visited in a while is the temple. Although, well, no, I was there not too long ago. I saw those skull metroids. They still didn't seem to really mean anything. Yeah, this was a place. Right in here. Okay, so this is the boss challenge zone. There's nothing to see here. You're not ready to face this challenge. Leave and return only once you've beaten all your foes. So I have not yet. Okay. There's definitely at least one more boss to kill. That computer told me something interesting that I don't really remember, but I think I already took care of whatever it was. Okay. Where to next? Did I have a plan? I'm gonna go to the... What's up here? Scrapping unit. Okay, right. Hookshot. I'm gonna go explore the caves and see if I... Wait a second. Hey, look at this pattern. 1, 2, 3. 2 by 2. An L shape that points to this square, I believe. Yeah, I knew I had seen something in this region. I spent some time on my own looking for map patterns, and I forgot that I had actually found this one. Let's go here. That had an X on it from the computer's notes, but I think since I've already explored that space, it seems like maybe I've already done whatever there is to do there. Man, there are no teleporters. Well, I guess that's kind of nearby, but like none really near the beginning. Hey, wait. Did I see something break? I thought I heard a break sound. Go back in there. Pay closer attention. I was imagining things. Never mind. Okay, I'm going upward. This is the general area I wanted to be in anyway. Let's see, how am I going to do this? This is one of those annoying ones. I'm going to do that, and then that. Oh, no. Right, I remember. Trying to do these acrobatics. Just do that. Oh, those giant things. Yeah! Can't hurt them. Okay, so unhurtable. Just leave them alone. I remember this. Is there anything interesting over here? Nothing. Up from here was the marked spot. So what was interesting about that area? Like, I know I've been there before. Ooh, those hurt. Shoot. They're a little hard to avoid when they're just flopping around all over the place like that. Hey. Yeah, whatever, good enough. Wait a second. That's where the pillar unlocks are. Oh, I remember this. Well, that's highly informative. Okay, that telling me about pillar unlocks. Also, the valve blocks need to be the other way around for this. Well, I've already unlocked that pillar, so good. I still don't know where the pillars are. There's a drawing of them that has no locational information. Okay, well, I know what the X's are. I know what's behind the high jump area. Cool. I keep calling it high jump. It's jump booster. Get the name right. Alright, where are you going, big spiky guy? Right onto my head, of course. Well, I haven't accomplished anything, so if I die... That was really just a knowledge-gathering trip. Okay, so wait for 2 spikies. That's a 1. There's the other. Okay, that worked. Cool. Where am I going? What am I doing? I don't know. Why am I here? Well, I was here to investigate the marked spot. Okay. So... Alright, so I found one, for sure. One is here, apparently. Let's check. There's a... This looks vaguely suspicious to me. I want to see if I can get into that area. Like, it would fill in much more squarely if there were something there. Where am I? I'm here. I want to go left. I can't go left. I think that's a bomb thing. Oh yeah, but these big guys. Supposedly you can just shoot upward. Ouch. He killed me. Supposedly you can shoot upward from under them. Since I have the triple shot... I'm way back here. Okay, fine. Since I have the triple shot... Oh, it kept that disabled. That's funny. Since I have the triple shot... finish your sentence, Alex. What was the end of that? Since I have the triple shot, I see two ricochet things that makes it look like he's not taking damage, but not one for the center. My previous strategy for fighting those was to use Plasma Field and... Didn't I unlock a teleporter here? Here we go. Use Plasma Field and just dash up through the center of them. That's the wrong way. Which worked. It was just slower than it needed to be. However, that other way seemed especially risky. If I jumped off there, I would just fall, right? Surely. I'm not going to try it. There's still that one spot somewhere in this zone that has acid at the bottom of it and a place to swim into that I have never been able to find again. I saw it on a video once that I recorded during editing. Someone commented on it that there was something interesting about it. I saw that there was a way to swim down. I've never been able to find that again. The wait. Where this? Oh, this is, this place. Hey! This guy's beaten, right? So if I go back here... Will he still be dead? Can I walk past him and go to the right? I should have tried this earlier. I don't remember exactly what happened after I defeated the final boss, like if I actually restored an earlier save. My save file has a star on it now, which I take to mean that that appears when I defeat the boss. Okay, right, so this was the guy I had to... You know what? That's still a much easier way to do that. Maybe I can do both. I can do both. It's an extremely specific spot, apparently. Oh, he died. Cool. This is not even the right way, is it? Go how do I go back? What's my... There we go. Class A Guardian. Yeah, this is the way. That was a dumb way to do that. What's the smart way? Oh, I did some sort of like mini sequence break here, didn't I? Whatever, it's a heal. Oh, I can't get to it. Okay, sure. Go away, robot. It was, right, the sequence break that I did was not going down here because... Well, yeah, there are so many ways to reach that. You can do it from above, you can do it from below. There is no reason to ever walk through here, as far as I can see. That seems silly. This is not the way, is it? Is this the way? Which way is the way? Where am I? What am I doing? So if I can't... Wait, sure I can. I can do that. But the heel's on the other side, I see. Okay, so the heel's open. I could actually use it, so I'm going to take the detour. Let's see here. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do it this way. Is there a way to get through this without taking damage? I guess you're supposed to do something like, what, this? Yes, exactly that. Okay, cool. Good for me. Oh, this was the... Okay, so this area. Is there another bomb? Yeah, it's on the other side of that pit. Over here. Oops. Don't grapple into spikes. Don't grapple into spikes. Ah. Okay. Station AI still watching me. This leads to this place. I remember this. I went here from another spot. Now that all those doors are open, except for this one refuses. This is going to be the same, isn't it? Like, I'll still fight this boss. Yeah, boss is still there. Can I leave the encounter? I did not hear the advice. Destroy me. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not here to fight you again. I'm here to explore. I want to ignore you and just leave. Go someplace else. But I'm not allowed to. Nope. And I can't pause during this encounter. Fine, I guess I'll just die. Who's gonna die first? Me or you, if I stand in you? Well, if I stand next to you, you'll die first. Oh, even trying to kill myself. I could not. I was unable. Hey, shell unit. Thank you for your services. Reload. Okay. Clearly, on the big map, I can see that this continues to the right. Maybe this is an alternate form of the final boss that you get after completing more stuff? Let's assume that's it, because it sure seems like I can't currently... get to that. Hey, is this... This is not the spot. No, this is not the spot. It has acid in it. I can swim in the acid. Wait a second. Elevator. Isn't there something to do or see here? Right here there is. Yeah, this is a mysterious spot. This tube. I was unable to get into it because I think that block just 2 above my head right here is solid. I was never able to conclusively determine that because of the way this game is. This leads to a floppy disk or something. Heat resistant suit. Let me get down there. Well, now hang on, this. Let's try this tube again. There was a computer I was unable to read right here. I'm going to try this one more time and see if I can get a more conclusive answer. Let's, oh wait, this is not the way. Shoot. Let's use the hook shot in that spot. Maybe that'll tell me what I need to be told. I thought I saw my robot's body going behind the spot that I was trying to walk through, which made me think that it's a solid wall. Oh right, there's a quicker way up with the power-ups that I have. Oh well, I didn't take it. Didn't take damage either. Right, so that's wrong. It's up 1 first. I fall, I land here, and then I need to do... Okay, that is conclusive. I saw the hook shot hit the spot that I was trying to go through, and it was impossible. Okay. And there is no way to this computer here, right? I've completely determined that, right? It has to be accessed only from above. Right? Double check. Yes, geometrically it's impossible to get to this computer. Unless I can get outside the bounds of this somewhere. I've already tried this pretty thoroughly. No going right of that. No, okay, so Since that's the bottom of the screen, this is a contiguous solid wall all the way up here. Yeah, just follow the right wall. Top wall, left wall, bottom wall. There is no way to this computer from this room. I get stuck here, I get stuck in that other spot to the right. Wait. Okay, yeah, If I jump back up, that's unhelpful. But there's a second glass tube. I went through this one. I should be able to go through that one too, maybe, to get to the computer. And that just really bothers me, but there's nothing I can do about it, apparently. Alright, so what's the way out of this room? I forgot. It's to the left somewhere, sorta. I don't really remember. Through here? Yeah. People are setting off fireworks outside my window. This place is called The Reference. Apparently this is a reference to another game. I don't know which one. Somebody told me once, I think. I forgot. So I don't think it really does anything too interesting. Okay. Let's return to the disk reader. Now that I know what the X's mean, maybe I can glean some additional knowledge from... Where am I? This is not where I expected to be. You know what? Okay. I am dead set on finding this acid pit that I've been talking about for the longest time. I'm going to wander the caves until I find it. I found it. That was so hard. Hey, look, a power-up. Oh! I found a map. I have a map. How's this one different? However, it is quite rough. This is not something you'd be able to get in challenge mode because you'd take damage from the what do you call? What do you mean I found a map? Did something change here? Map. Maybe it doesn't show me anything because I've already explored too many things. Like I know where everything is already. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, that's open space. Okay, well that was one of the two power-ups I was missing, so that's cool. I guess the last one is the translator module that somebody mentioned. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's something. I guess let's investigate this one more time and see if I can somehow find a way in there. That does not help me get through the moon zone. If the last power-up is a translator module, then that is not a mobility upgrade. So... that's interesting. So then something else, some other event needs to occur to make the moon possible? Is this the way I want to go? Maybe? This was Queen Beetle's arena. Yeah, okay, so... Hey! Oh! Wow! What? I could just walk through that wall? I'll bet I spent a whole lot of time shooting at it and seeing that nothing happened. How did I not try to walk through? I thought I would have tried to dash through that wall. Wow, weird. Okay, well, I found it. That was... I'm really kind of confused as to how I did not try just walking through that wall. Like, surely I tried that. But apparently not? That is super weird. I don't understand how I wouldn't have tried that. Alright, whatever. I guess somehow I didn't. Alright, let's walk through that wall. And don't fall down below this time. Jump, jump, step here. Okay, so that's ceiling, solid, This is not actually helping me directly. So I can walk through the wall, but then what? That just dumps me back down below. Is there a way to go up after that? Maybe? Let's make this loop again. It's not too long. This might be the fourth pillar unlock? And maybe that's the event that needs to occur so that the moon will be open? I wonder if that's where the last floppy disk is. And then I know the floppy disks lead to a new area in the volcanic sector. Okay. Things are coming together finally. So if someone wants to tell me whether the map has actually done anything for me at this point in the game, I know I did read a comment that said that there was a power-up I could find that would be basically useless to me at this point. So, so the map was probably what that was. I cannot go up from there. Okay, so... I can continue left. Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, yes, pillar. Pillar unlock. Very vertical place. How am I supposed to navigate this? Are you asking me to... No, I can't do that. What are you asking me to? What's up with this? Well, I'm in the room. I've seen the room. I can't fly. I do not have the ability to fly. How I go up? So that's the shape of this. How I go up? There's got to be a way, right? Those are all background elements. They're not hookshotable. There's no way I can do that to climb walls. It doesn't refresh my dash or double jump. Can I... Let's see. Shooting things is not helping. Violence does not solve my problems for some reason. Why not? Okay, those are not reacting to my shots. They're just that blinky. I don't know what this is asking me to do. There's some trick of mobility that I don't understand here, it seems. Unless... Can I carry... No, even if I could carry hookshot mobility into there, there's no way for that to actually work usefully. Yeah, there aren't any low ceilings here. I mean, I know one way I could do this is if I could do the infinite swim glitch. I don't know how I did that the one time that it happened, though. And there's no way that that's what the game expects me to do. Okay, well, I found a thing that I can't get to. I'm gonna have to puzzle out the prospect of getting up there, because I just don't see it right now. Are there invisible blocks? If there were, how would I find out where they are? My random grapples into thin air are not being fruitful. Well, this is unfortunate. Like, I can stick to the wall, I just can't do anything from it. Okay, well... That's clearly the way you go into it. The ceiling out here was solid. This whole ceiling's solid. Okay, so let me just examine this space one more time. If I'm here, there's no way up through this, or can I... Wait a second, did something happen when I shot there? No. There's no teleporter in that room I can use. Is some of the ceiling not solid? Can I walk through over here like this? No. No. I don't understand what this is asking me to do. Like, to the left of me right here is solid. This only opens up at the very bottom like that. That's how tall that ceiling is. Right here's like this, and then that's a solid wall there, right to there. Solid, solid, solid. Everything's solid. There is no path through here that I can find. Well, I don't know. It is possible that I've been misinformed and either... Okay, so maybe the translator module is not a power-up. That's possible. Maybe the final power-up is some sort of mobility that would allow me to get there. That's possible. All the other parts of this game... Unlocker. Okay. All the other parts of this game that seemingly asked me to traverse a sheer vertical space had some other way to do it. So it would be weird if this particular one just actually requires that, and there is some way to do it. Okay, well, I found another power-up. I understand what is being marked by the floppy disk notes now, so that's helpful. And let's see, what's my percentage, actually, just out of curiosity? 98%. Yeah, so one more power-up, one more floppy disk, and I should have all the collectibles, unless the translator module is a separate collectible that's not tracked as a power-up, which is possible. Alright, well, next time I guess I'll wander around and see if I can solve the rest of those mysteries. See you then!